well, with a championship battle really heating up with 7 competitors within just 8 points of the championship lead. The obstacle race could be a very important event in the title charge with just 2 events to go after this one. It's a maze down the track as this expedition, as this example run is showing us just through this snaking amount of obstacles in the course. It is classic back to heats of 4 with Gravedigger, Shiverburn, Gordon, and Blackcurrant. 3 of those competitors. Shiverburn has his work cut out for him in this first heat as these first 2 are all up in that championship fight. It's Gordon up to the lead early on. Gravedigger shoulders past Blackcurrant, and now it's those 2 up in front soundly. Gravedigger has a choke, but here comes Blackcurrant, but it's blocked off. But Blackcurrant again has so many goes at the lead, but keeps getting shoved off by Gordon. Shiverburn, oh dear, stuck high up on the course and does not finish the race. That will happen a fair few times in this race too. But look at Blackcurrant here. Has a go through this snake section, but still can't do it. And then both them and Gravedigger go to the fast side, which seems to be the faster way around as you avoid hitting that massive tower, which has a chance to topple. But Gravedigger and Gordon moving on to the next round there. Rather importantly, as those 2 are up in the standings. Lapis Lazuli, Fast Fish, Amphibian, and Bone Rattler in Heat 2. It's Fast Fish out of the gate best, with Lapis Lazuli and Amphibian trying to fight back. Fast Fish has got the lead. Lapis is pushed back by Bone Rattler, who's making a march up the race, even has a go at Fast Fish. What can Amphibian do to fight back? They all go to the fast side, and that lets Fast Fish and Bone Rattler coast. Fast Fish there, out of the gate best, held to the win to the end. But look at Bone Rattler marching up, pushes Lapis Lazuli out of the way here, and then Amphibian is knocked back by Fast Fish, which in turn lets Bone Rattler get by. And Bone Rattler had a go at first place as well, but that was not necessary to get, and he just took his second place and coasted to the semi-finals. Breakfast Rito, Overgrowth, Butterscotch, and Constellation in the next group of competitors, Heat 3. Overgrowth and Butterscotch are the best out of the gate. Breakfast Rito comes to a very early stop. Butterscotch nudges that tower, and that slows him down significantly. Overgrowth, big lead. Can Constellation get up there? But can Butterscotch get up there for a spot in the next round? It's not looking likely. Here comes Breakfast Rito to the outside. He gets past Butterscotch, but is unable to get past Constellation. Overgrowth there coasted to a victory, and Constellation was just like fending them off. But Breakfast Rito though, if they were a little bit faster and get to that outside line a bit quicker, they could have had a shot, as that outside line is clearly the quicker way around. Ice Cold, Wave Runner, Spruce Log, and Golden Syrup in the final heat of the day. It's Wave Runner up to an early lead with Ice Cold and going up. Wave Runner gets stuck. The race has completely changed already. Spruce Log and Ice Cold lead the way. Golden Syrup through. Here comes Ice Cold on the leader. He gets by. Golden Syrup stalls out. Here he comes on Spruce Log. It's going to be close. Ice Cold wins, but Spruce Log a very scare there. Did Golden Syrup sneak by in a miraculous last second lunge. Golden Syrup was all over the place that race. There from nudged off by Ice Cold and then just almost comes up the course entirely, but is able to recover and to the outside. Here he comes, charging on Spruce Log. I don't think it was enough. Spruce Log did just fend off a spirited charge by Golden Syrup. That was almost astonishing from that orange marble, but it was not to be. Ice Cold and Spruce Log on to the next round. Golden Syrup, though, with that run, does get best of the rest, with Wave Runner's very early DNF from that same round, getting them 16th place. As we move on to the semi-finals, these are going to be very important. As some of these competitors, Gordon and Spruce Log, 2 important ones to look out for in this one. They're up there in those standings. Bone Rattler and Overgrowth, they could maybe try and get up there to get up into those standings if they both advance here. Spruce Log gets caught out. Gordon now fending off Overgrowth as Bone Rattler leads the way. Overgrowth gets by. Here he comes on the leader. Overgrowth had a great run here. Bone Rattler fending off Gordon and will successfully. Gordon is hung up for way too long at that split decider. And Overgrowth, though, had a great charge to get up in the order there. Gordon, let's have a look at Gordon. So Gordon is first blocked by Bone Rattler, which lets Overgrowth get by. Then Overgrowth, wonderful transition through that little zigzag section and is able to rocket ahead, and Bone Rattler fends off for second place. Both Gordon and Spruce Log eliminated in the semi-finals. They'll get some good points, but it could have been so much more as we move on to the next group with Gravedigger, the only really important one in this heat, as Constellation, Fast Fish, and Ice Cold are going to do whatever they can to try and bump themselves up and get past Gravedigger. Gravedigger, though, leads the way immediately with Fast Fish, blocked by Ice Cold, who's thrown off the course. Ice Cold is eliminated by cold blood there from his competitors, Fast Fish and Constellation. Constellation to the outside line and gets by Fast Fish, and Fast Fish throws it away again in the semi-finals. Look at this, though. A tag team from Fast Fish and Constellation gets Ice Cold knocked over the walls. That is a trap that can be tripped. That is meant to happen. There's no Constellation points there. Ice Cold in 4th place as Constellation gets 2nd place over Fast Fish, and Fast Fish will get best of the rest with 5th. But what could have been, again, for that orange marble as we move on to the final. Gravedigger is in this final, that 3rd place runner with Constellation, Overgrowth, and Bone Rattler all competing to try and get up into those standings and join that huge number of marbles in the championship fight. It is Constellation out to the early, but Bone Rattler traverses very well on the far side and has a big lead now. Constellation fending off Overgrowth, who's now going to have a go at the lead. Here comes Constellation, charging on the leader. They go to the outside line, and Bone Rattler's able to hold on. Look at that battle for third place as well. Gravedigger just gets past Overgrowth. Look at this finish though. Constellation rockets down the middle, but then just takes the wrong line and knocks that tower. If they had knocked that tower over to stop Bone Rattler and secure gold, it would have been astonishing. And then Gravedigger just fends off Overgrowth as well, and Gravedigger is back on the podium for the first time since Event 3. And Bone Rattler though, that's the second medal in a row for that tan marble in 20 big points for them. A Constellation, their first medal of these games, and Gravedigger, I think the first three-peat medalist in this season so far. How does this shake up the standings? It is Gravedigger back on top with 69 points, but we look back, 10 points back to 4th, and only 19 points back to 9th. Ice Cold is within a gold medal of Gravedigger here as we move on to Rocky Road, a chaotic sprint event with 8 competitors.